Stand up, bro.
I mean, man, you know, you can have a seat, bro. It's nothing.
Nah, it's gonna be weird, bro.
Nah.
I'll just stand up. Let's try
I
to
mean,
stand
about
up.
20 minutes.
Yeah, ain't no pressure. I just stepped before club. This long.
I mean, yo, fuck these people. I mean, I love
go
y'all.
live in the V Whoopi?
Huh?
Better go live in the V Whoopi?
He says I look like Whoopi Goldberg with my face like this.
Now, what did I say this week, though?
Charlie Villanova.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga called me Charlie. Welcome back to another episode of Quick Convo with Digi. I'm at the barbecue. Y'all can hear the background noise. I'm here with my friend here, Shamel. He's one of the best videographers you'll see in the city. Cameraman, director, and he has a creative mind. You know, people think people behind the camera aren't that creative, but they really are. Y'all forgive my teeth. I've been smoking. Yeah. We just we started this right outside. Say what's up to y'all.
What's going on, y'all?
If you're
And,
in the building,
we're gonna adjourn upstairs to finish this. Yeah. And we're back. And most of my guests and fans already know this, but I'm gonna ask you, as usual, dramatic pause. Mind if I smoke?
Smart that shit.
Hey. I just killed 10 seconds of y'all. That's just view time. I know I look fucking ridiculous without a beard, don't I, y'all? Teeth look big as fuck. Anyway, so Shamel, tell these people, how did coronavirus affect you? How was your quarantine?
Dang, quarantine's been wild for me, really. Going from working with the NBA and then just watching the NBA games. It's cool though, you know, I've always been a fan of it. But yeah, quarantine's been wild. You know, I was an NBA producer, NBA.com.
Yeah, man.
Man, I probably shouldn't be saying that though while smoking.
I'm smoking.
Oh yeah, true. We can cut that. We can cut that. But
We could definitely cut that.
yeah, but yeah, man, it's been wild, man. Just been home, man. Just back to creating like it's no tomorrow, for really.
Oh yeah, man, same. That's what that's how this show started, honestly.
Yeah.
Like just chilling during quarantine. Like this is what I got to do. This is who I am.
Right.
And people like to talk to me, so shit, we chill.
Right. Hell yeah. No, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You can get a lot done by just like having these kind of platforms and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the platform.
I appreciate you, man. If
Glad to be on
y'all like, it's another video from a barbecue we did a few minutes ago, a few days ago. And he shot the footage. I'm gonna put it up soon. It's just a day in the life of Digi. It's a little day to day, just a little fun time. Let y'all get to know me when I chill with my friends, you know.
Yep.
And it turns out like we reconnected, but we used to work together, and that shit was hilarious.
Atlanta, 6 degrees of separation.
Yep, man. And I was just like, hey, ain't you? Yeah. Ain't got no beard though. I had a beard then, but it disappeared over the last few days.
Yeah, I know how it be, man. Ingrown hairs be annoying, so I just deal with it. Let it
Yeah.
grow.
I'm never gonna touch it again. It'll be a new, like Apple will actually make a new phone with new features.
They're probably talking about. I think they got a new phone come out this week, actually.
Before I shave again. I hope not. I'm trying to sell this 11 before that happens. I got an extra 11.
Yeah, you might want to do that fast, brother.
Yeah, I mean most companies are still charging $699 for it. I put that bitch on let go for $400.
So I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Tell me where'd you grow up at, man?
So man, I was born in Westchester, New York. I'm a first generation Jamaican. My parents straight from Jamaica, from Mandeville. If anyone's familiar, you know what I'm saying. My Jamaican, big up. So lived in New York first 6 years of my life, and then moved here in 2000, right before things kind of got crazy up there. And, you know, was really raised down here. Went to school
That's
down
right
here.
before 9/11.
Yep, in 2000, year 2000, moved down here. And, you know, just been here now 20 odd years, man. You know what I'm saying? Went to Georgia State. I'm a GSU folk, you know.
Shout out to
We
the
here.
Panthers.
Shout out to the Panthers, you dig?
Shout out to all my GSU hoes. Y'all know I love y'all equally.
And Drake be talking about him for a reason.
Mm-hmm. When I get up, I'm gonna start paying songs tuition. That's gonna be the next generation, though.
Nah, yeah, facts. But yeah, man. So just working creatively throughout all that time, just networking with people in Atlanta, artists in Atlanta. You see people that they get notoriety for some things. Some people don't get notoriety for some things. So just seeing how interesting things are marketed here, or what's accepted and what's like received well amongst like different groups of people has always been interesting to me, because the culture that we set here is sold everywhere. You know what I'm saying? People like package Atlanta and then they sell it to the markets. You know what I'm saying?
That package doesn't represent all of Atlanta.
Yeah, you're right.
So many different circles.
Exactly. And that's another thing. It's like so many different pockets. So that's why it's so cool just to really be here and kind of definitely just have been here this long and just see how things have changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember parties over at Obsessions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's way back when. That's real old Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But shit's changed. Department store. You know what I'm saying?
Department store used to be the shit.
So I remember you go to Edgewood, you're gonna have a good time.
Some Edgewood Originals downstairs right now.
I remember. I used to see everybody out there. Like,
Officially made. They out back. Fucking Westwood downstairs. My twin.
Yeah, man.
Let me get the mouthpiece on that.
Oh, yeah.
This type of shit I don't even edit out. I let this shit ride.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, what got you interested in being behind the camera as opposed to most of these self-absorbed people in this city want to be in front of the camera?
That's
like
a great
me.
question. I think
I've been an actor my whole life, though. But
I mean, yeah. You're doing great now,
yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on stage since I was young, like theater and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, but most of these people just want to be actors because they want people to love them. But what were you saying? My bad, y'all.
No, I mean, I know I definitely have aspirations to probably get in front of the camera more. I actually have some scenes that I was extras in, and I don't know if anyone on here is, familiar with the web series Outlandish. In episode 6, I'm in it, and I have a scene. So if you want to check that out, episode 6, Outlandish web series on YouTube.
Nice.
Shout out to Ariel. But getting behind the camera, sorry. Niggas are trying to hit the gas.
Hey, bro, look, this show is a lot of dead air.
So you gotta cut that, bro.
We be smoking.
I know. You gotta cut in between that.
Yeah, so it's just me editing right now. And
I can help. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that.
Cool.
But definitely what made me want to get behind the camera more is like I took a photography class in high school, so I've always been comfortable with cameras and shooting and composition and framing. And as you go on, you just want to get better at it and stuff like that. So, the only way to really get better at it is to put the time in. So, I did photography in high school. Like I said, I was a yearbook photographer for a little bit. And then one year I didn't decide to play basketball. I was like a basketball photographer and stuff. So that was a lot of fun just to kind of like capture visuals in that high impact, high speed kind of environment.
We had a girl photographer for our football team. I think she really wanted to be a photographer. I don't know what happened to her. She was one of my high school crushes too. She had a really long neck.
That's wild. That's wild.
I like weird looking girls.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro, like it's crazy how things end. So going from photography now, like in 2018, I started video editing. I shoot a podcast myself. I produced a podcast for NBA player Anthony Morrow called It's the Life Podcast. Y'all check that out as well. And I kind of forced myself just to have to learn how to edit, learn how to shoot, kind of learn frame rates and learn how to compose a sequence and Premiere Pro and all these big words that you just hear that's associated with video editing. But there's like a deepened process that goes in behind it.
Super deep process.
Spent lots of hours on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Everything's been self-taught, so it's just a blessing thus far, man.
Yeah, bro. I've been 10 years immersing myself in video editing on YouTube. Mostly with Final Cut, though, but only because mostly when I was rapping, I wanted to edit my own music videos. Like, I had a vision. Like, when I hear people's music, I'd be like, man, let me shoot your music video, please. Or we can do this for free. I know how we can do this cheaply. It ain't gonna be expensive, but it's gonna look like it was. Mm-hmm. And so when I started, like, I wasn't getting a lot of acting roles because there's not a lot of roles for short, fat black men. That isn't the archetype they're selling to us. Mm-hmm. He's got to be tall and fit. Yeah. The white leading man can be short and fat.
the politics of it, you know?
Yeah.
There should be more roles for
Because
people.
the black leading lady can be fat.
Yeah.
The white leading lady has to be sexy. Like it's backwards.
Politics.
Yeah.
Politics.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll write my own shit to act in. I'll direct my own shit to act in.
Shit.
Oop. Hey y'all, somebody fucking my bitch. Which one of y'all getting fucked? Say some pussy for me.
Damn, it's evil out here, man.
It's not. It's so evil out here. Like I've really become like my Zen Buddhism to the point like if we're not in a relationship and like then get married and everything, just say some pussy for me. I don't care who you fuck when you're not here. Just make sure I can still hit it too.
I feel you.
I mean, but if you fall in love with somebody else, that's good. You know what I mean?
It depends, but I mean, if it's someone that you wanted to keep, though, you know, that's something you don't want to let go.
Shit,
you know
they didn't
what I'm
want to keep me. I'm the prize.
That's
me.
how I feel. That's how I mean, me personally, I don't really be pressing towards situations where I ain't got no control over what what woman's gonna do with her body. You know what I'm saying? So
But
I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? Hey, live your life, queen.
The one that stay gonna be a lucky motherfucker. Blessed.
Yeah,
I'm telling
bro.
you, blessed.
Yeah, man.
Best king she ever had.
And that's what it's all about. It's just bringing something to the table, just creatively, or just being able to open someone's mind at just a different level. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's more than sex out here, for real.
Because I always go overboard.
Sex is important, though.
Sex is important. I'm great at it. But I always go overboard, and like a girl will tell me her dream, and I'll start working it for her right away. And I'm like, oh, wait, she's doing it at her own pace. Can't rush people to their dreams.
Right.
But I want to uplift the woman I'm with. And then sometimes that's intimidating.
Yeah.
It's to get scared, or they start expecting more. If you I already did too much at the beginning, now they want more. And you're like, oh, that too much was already above my means, baby.
I mean, you just gotta keep on going, bro. Like, the stamina, man. That's what women be having more stamina sometimes than us.
Oh no, I'm talking about
but
their business, putting money behind their shit, helping them with their dreams.
Oh yeah.
Going too hard. Oh, no.
Investing
Sex,
in that, yeah.
stamina. I'm a Gemini. I'm beyond forever. I got fat to burn. I got calories. I'm going hours. I don't care. Sore? No, I ain't got no sores.
Nah, back.
Tired? Nah, I changed my tires.
This nigga wild.
But so what's your favorite anime?
Man, that's a great question. My favorite anime. I ain't watching in a while. I'm straight on that, right? It's just hitting, man.
Yeah, I know.
Probably all the time. I ain't watching in a while, but Roni Kenshin was a dope one growing up. But I think right now what I've been tapping into a lot is
Really catches the shit.
if anyone watches anime, go check out Black Clover. It's pretty good.
It is, but that's the new Naruto for people. Like that's the new anime.
Yeah. Oh no, you can say Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer it took Black Clover's theme.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Stone thought it was going to, but it did not.
I gotta check that one out too. I've been hearing. I just tapped into Hunter x Hunter, so all the Hunter x Hunter fans, I feel you. The hiatus right now sucks. But the creator, he gonna be alright. People saying he dead. I don't think he dead.
Look over you see over your shoulder right there? That purple Hunter x Hunter jacket.
Oh wow, that's fire.
Phantom Road Squad. Yeah.
Dang.
Just got it.
OG right here.
Yeah, just got it last week.
I just tapped into Hunter x Hunter, which is crazy. And I would always see people talk about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm sure it's okay. It looked so kiddish to me, but like, it took a while.
That shit raw once it started building up.
Yeah, when it built up, I think the best part was definitely like the ant arc with the
ants.
king.
Yes, that was the more adult arc.
Oh yeah,
that's
for
when
sure.
the motherfuckers died.
Right.
Niggas
right.
you love.
And that's what I like to see. I like to see niggas die. Like I don't know if anyone else on here watches Tokyo Ghoul. So,
And Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
Niggas
great one.
died.
I hate to be morbid, but I'm trying to see some shit.
Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite.
Oh,
He
yeah.
dies at the beginning.
yeah. I gotta rewatch it. I think I'm still gonna rewatch it.
My like currently in the last 20 years, because Yu Yu Hakusho's on his 25th anniversary this year. 91 Days may be one of the best animes ever. It's like if Martin Scorsese did an anime.
Yeah. Facts.
And then put Jason Bourne in it.
Facts.
It's just amazing. Italian mafia. Oh, I don't want to spoil it for people, but you know how black people have that fascination with the mob for some reason.
They let them off.
They do. But
respect
yeah,
it.
man. So you got life insurance?
Shit, bro. I ain't even started thinking about that yet. I mean,
Yeah,
I
bro.
just turned 26.
We black. You think
right.
you be black?
That's a good question. though.
Yeah, bro.
Do you have life insurance?
Because, like, I say that because a lot of us wouldn't even be going through generational shit if generations before us were more prepared.
Yeah.
If they had life insurance, if they had more homeowners insurance, if they had flood. You know what I mean? People could like.
I mean, well, granted, we were economically
definitely,
you know,
yeah.
put at a disadvantage for 400 years, and still are.
Still a lot of people
Couldn't even get home loans.
There's still a lot of people that can't even get car insurance right now.
Yeah.
Like it's either like they can afford to pay a down payment on a car, but then they're like, damn, it's not just a car note. I got to get insurance. And because of Atlanta drivers, car insurance has risen nationwide. If you didn't know that, it's because of Atlanta drivers.
Right.
They text drive and get in more car wrecks than any city per capita.
Wow.
It's wild. They're the reason. Atlanta drivers are the reason you can only get 6 months of insurance now. Remember when you were a kid, your mom had a full year of insurance, car insurance. It's only been recently.
Oh, right. The policies are only for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I didn't see how that would affect things, but I get it now because you're constantly like going into a new contract.
Yep.
And they can
And
change
then
it.
like, nah, man, we got to give these people 6 months of good driving, and within 6 months we'll see if we can raise it or offer them a year.
Right.
Like that just insurance companies are covering their ass now. It's ridiculous out here. Meanwhile, Apple's still dropping $1,200 phones.
I mean, and by no means do I work for Apple. This is just a nice T-shirt and it's comfortable.
Oh, also, I'm filming this on an Apple product, so shout out to Apple. Could use the endorsement, but
Shout out iPhone.
yeah,
But
give us a low income phone.
But I mean,
It's a low income Android.
they have a 5C.
I stand corrected. Shout out to Apple.
Yeah, it's $399, my nigga. I mean, yeah, if it's a phone.
That sounds broke.
I remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that sounds broke. Ew.
Yeah, $399.
Yeah, bruh. Nah, I mean, but hey, that's cool. I don't judge big corporations for charging because people don't understand the line of people it goes through to be created, from the designers to the systems developers to even just graphic artists. Like it's a line of people that came into that phone, and everybody got to get paid.
All right.
Like when people complain about video game prices.
Yeah.
And don't realize that person with the video game design school wasn't as cheap as your college. I promise you. SCAD's expensive.
Yeah. But I mean, some of them don't always go to SCAD. But I mean, yeah. I feel what you're saying. No, they equally make a valuable investment into their education. So it's like they should be able to charge a price. But I mean, the reason they charge more is because I mean, you're it's more pixels in the game. You know, games are more in depth. You know, of course, they're gonna add intellectual property value towards stuff that we can't necessarily define as, oh, that's why you should charge more, but you know, they're gonna say it's better. It's just like how Apple promotes a phone every year that they say is better. You know what I'm saying? Is it that much dramatically different? Does that different make a difference in your life? Maybe not. But if you have the money, then you can make a difference in your own life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because when that 12 drop, I'm not saying I'm a nigga with money, and I'm also not saying I'm not gonna have it.
Right.
I'm gonna just leave that there, because you know
I'm probably gonna get it.
I'm gonna get that, even if I gotta get it on payment plans. I'm trying to see if it really flips. You know, I notice more without my beard that I have like Nosferatu ears. The vampire, the black and white one,
Come on.
the bald one. Remember the old vampire movie, Nosferatu?
I ain't that hip.
Oh, that's my nerd. Sorry. Oof.
I ain't that hip. I mean, I'm a nerd. It's a lot of stuff that I missed out. As a kid.
I'm a Criterion collection nerd.
Like I grew up really religious and stuff. So
Like I watch movies from like the dawn of movie time. Like I still watch old films, silent films, black and white, Anna Green Gables, Secret Garden, like especially good like 70s and 80s films that have like the violin film scores and people living on a prairie and shit like that. Real dry, just talking films. Because people didn't go to the movies back then for action or even really entertainment. They just went to the movies to be away from home.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the films,
it's
like,
something to spend your money on and you experience.
yeah, if it wasn't like a Western back then, probably wasn't an action film.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's dialogue. Films of dialogue and intrigue. And the way that films was shot back then with such rudimentary equipment, bruh. Oh my God.
It was all in the script, really. I mean, not even all in the script. Not to take away from
The
what
performance.
Yeah, not to take away from what like early cinematographers like have gifted us and the skills that they took and we ran with, but it was a lot of like really unique shooting styles that they had to use to accomplish like really cool techniques. Like with animation, it was literally frame by frame, piece by piece.
Oh yeah, animation was the worst.
Yeah.
Literally frame by frame, literal movements every frame, and directors literally sat in those chairs on cranes above the actors, and I would never get up there. Never. I'm okay. But then you go to the 2000s when for some reason it was okay for everybody to make the same movie over and over again. If I swear if I saw Sanaa Lathan and Ty Diggs one more time, or if I saw Adam Sandler or any another American Pie one more time, I was gonna snap. It was the same movie, same horror movies over and over again, same teen movies, same love movies. The 2000 to 2010 were the worst in rap and film.
Yeah.
And pop kind of too.
I mean,
It
had some gems. It had some gems in the early, but I mean, we had to filter through a lot.
We did have to filter through a lot of trash.
And
repeats.
And it's surprising because you would. I mean, I'm not. It's not to say that we don't have a lot of trash now, but like, it's crazy how like in each era you can find people that's like, well, should you really be that popular, or should you really be making all this? But go ahead, you know what I'm saying? I think, me personally, I've learned that over the years, I've learned not to be so critical of other black work.
Not just black work. They remade Charlie's Angels, and that was shit.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, white people made a lot of trash shit.
Yeah, how many times
they've gotten away with a lot. Hey, y'all have gotten away with a lot of stuff. That's it.
American Pie, every teen movie was the same movie over and over again. Y'all made so many jokes about sucking dick. As straight men, it was wild. Jackass, they wasted time, food, money, everything, cars. For what kind of laughs, white people? Not to judge y'all, but if you look at the early 2000s, it was some of the most wasteful times y'all ever had, and some of the most cringeworthy, disgusting, homophobic, just hateful times. Y'all celebrated it. Like, South Park, yes, it did deliver a lot of commentary. It's kind of racist too, though. Just being honest.
Yeah. Very much so.
Cartman, on the second episode, they were going on a field trip, and he started singing a song. They just beginning, Master got me working. Sunday Master set me free.
What?
Yes. And then Kyle was like, Cartman, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing?
Right. That shit's wild.
Oh,
man.
My God. It's unbelievable. But as black people, like the comedians on my comedian cast last night were saying, if I go on stage and make a joke about sucking dick, or make 3 jokes about homosexuals, even though I'm in Atlanta, and one of my friends downstairs is a gay man, like out back. Like, I have gay friends. I interact with gay people. I can have jokes about any culture that I interact with.
Right.
Or that's experience. Jokes comes from experience. Mm-hmm. But if I make these jokes, I'm going to be questioned. Like, hey, nigga, you gay? Why? Why can't I just know gay people, my brother? My sister?
Yeah. Right. There's nothing wrong with,
But if a white man makes that joke, nobody questions his sexuality. His crowd doesn't. Yeah. And it's like, our people need to learn to be more accepting and understand. Like, I put a post out there, I don't know if you saw it, on the adverse side. Just because somebody doesn't agree with homosexuality doesn't mean they hate you.
That's very true.
Doesn't mean they're homophobic and they don't fear you. They just understand that babies are born a certain way, and that's what they're trying to say to you. That like if you want to go hang out with a nigga and have fun, whatever you do behind closed doors, they don't care. They're just telling you, hey, I'd rather not be a part of it.
I agree with some. I mean, I can see why some people feel like some, different agendas are pushed onto people. And, a lot of people feel strongly about how homosexuality might be pushed onto kids, and I see in certain like cartoons and stuff where they make a very strong argument for it. It's like, why is this in this cartoon?
Yeah, like
you said this is made for kids. Like they're talking about fishnets. Like, what is a kid show doing talking about for what? I mean,
no, it's getting ridiculous because like. I agree with some of my gay friends. Like, if you look at cartoons, there is love interest in them sometimes as kids. I'm like, yeah, that's a crush, and yes, it's always heterosexual, and like, and that's a running thing. But like, they're showing the adolescent boy of majority, because if you look at some of those shows, like even Stevens, A Boy Meets World, as a boy, he had a heterosexual crush, but as a black man in the hood. His whole lifestyle's foreign to me. You think it's foreign to see two heterosexual people only on TV? I think it's foreign to only see suburban people only on TV. Only people that know vacations every summer.
Right.
But you're only pushing the homosexual agenda, saying if y'all show hetero, you need to show homo. Shit, if y'all show middle class, you need to show poor. Yeah. You need to show what we're really going through every day. You need to have more sitcoms and white sitcoms where niggas are getting beat by cops.
I mean, sometimes seeing that is like, it's tough to see. I mean, I agree. We need more platforms like where we are seeing better, strong figures of black men. It's like, why did they take away Static Shock? It was like really cool at the time,
and sold them to DC.
Yeah,
who's known to push black characters to the back. Yeah. We got a black Green Lantern proxy. Y'all realize he's a substitute Green Lantern. Mm-hmm. That is his job. That is his title. Substitute Green Lantern. He's not the main.
Right.
All the main black. Guess they ain't got one. Which is why the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing so much better when they drop Black Panther.
I mean, DC's making some good stuff. I ain't gonna lie right now.
And they've had a lot of black characters for years. Main characters. Luke Cage.
Yeah. Marvel is
comic book.
Much better represented. But I do think in like culture though, there's this is a theory that I speak with a lot of my friends. There is a monetization of culturalization.
Yes, definitely of diversity. But
Right.
Stan Lee originally wanted a lot of his characters to be black before.
True.
And not to mention on the adverse of that is monetization and keeping shit Aryan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
even like how Nick Cannon left Viacom, it's like we truly don't really own
anything. Even no matter how much they give us diversity, they could take it all away tomorrow and we could whine about it, but what could we do about it?
Right.
Not a goddamn thing. That's why y'all need to come to Digital Paint, a platform for Atlanta creators.
And go vote
that
too. Go vote.
Come join me, y'all. Digital Pink Media. But go vote. Oh, and the census. God damn it. Y'all do not take the census serious.
Yeah.
Like, look, I don't care if y'all come on this episode to laugh at the fact that my head stoops all the way back and my neck and the back of my head are connected. And the way it looks with my naked face makes me look like, as he said, Charlie Villanova. But, do the census. I had a census taker downstairs. She's ready. Well, she's the manager. She'll send people. But, like, we real covered around here, bro. We real straight up.
Yeah.
And we keep good people around us. We do good things, and we try to keep it moving because black prosperity should not be a myth. But yeah, man, it's been a quick convo with Digi.
Yeah, man, it was a great episode. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Awesome. I got Shamel here. We're gonna go downstairs and enjoy the livelihood and festivities with the people. And this is Hennessy in my cup, y'all.
You don't fuck with Duce, bro?
I love Duce.
It's gotta be Duce over here.
She had some leftover here from one of her old barbecues.
Oh,
unopened though.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, let's have a barbecue.
What African American says no to Hennessy?
Not me. I was drunk as fuck at Jack's Pizza last night.
Oh, wow.
No, y'all ain't gonna catch me there no more because I said it out loud. But, and I'm drunk again.
Live your life, King.
Yeah, man. I'm not really drunk, y'all. I'm a little tipsy. I've been on the grill, and this shit has been real. But that's been another episode of Quick Convo with Digi. And until next time, peeps, holla at your boy. And smoke backwoods.